So in a previous video, I mounted the hammer and the trigger external on the receiver so I can see how the pawls or gears, whatever you want to call them, how they made up, and see if there was any issues that were obvious. Now today, the question is, do I feel lucky? I have the trigger spring mounted. I got the hammer spring mounted. I don't even have the hammer spring cranked down. What I want to do is engage the hammer. That's half cock position. And that's all the way back. And obviously when I release it, it goes back to half cock. So there's something worn on this hammer. I can probably file it, put a bigger step on it, but I don't need to, because today I received a pair of replacement parts. And this hammer here has very defined features. The big slot here is for half cock, and that is for full cock. And I also have the trigger that was part of the set. Obviously these are replacement parts, they're not brand new, but they look like they're in great shape. So we are going to try these, and then I won't have to fiddle with trying to file and make the other ones work. I didn't want to bore you installing the new set of hammer and spring, but here it is, installed correctly, I hope. And now we will test it and see what's going to happen. Nice crisp half cock. And now, beautiful. Stays. Again, the spring tension isn't even fully engaged, but it's probably enough, I think. And it's just, I'm pushing on it, and it's not doing anything. Goes right back to half. Now it's fully released. Back to half. Back to full. Awesome. Well, I'm not going to put the lever in quite now because I want to see if I can clean up some of this rust using the copper penny trick that I've been looking at on videos. I got to be careful because I don't want to wear off this finish any more than it's already worn. But there it is. One problem solved. As soon as I get the remaining parts in, I'm going to put the new screws. I have the extraction piece that's coming in. The extractor itself is probably the main thing that I need. And once I receive those parts, hopefully early next week, I'm going to test this guy out, and we're going to see what happens.